local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Welcome back, everybody. Watching the satellite here, and we have some vertical growth in these clouds. Yeah, it's cool out there, but nevertheless, there's a little bit of convection going on. Now, it looks to be that most of the showers are starting to kind of blossom, so to speak, across extreme northwestern South Dakota there, basically between Bowman and Buffalo. Kind of neat to watch those, but they're not going to last too long as daylight begins to fade. And you can see the clouds. Look at the vertical clouds there in Dickinson. Almost kind of reminds you of a summer day, maybe stretching that, but it's kind of cool. 47 degrees right now there in Dickinson. Winds are out of the south-southwest right now at 9 miles per hour. It makes it feel like a frosty 43 degrees. Temperatures in the 40s for most of us. A little cooler down towards the southeast here. Linton checking in at 41, but it's 48 right now in Bismarck and Minot. We do have very light winds out of the south generally across the board. Curitiba wind chills, yeah, forget about it. Feels like the 30s and 40s outside right now. Now, today in Bismarck got to 48 degrees, 2 degrees above our average. Average high 46 degrees now this time of year. Record high 74, set back in 1960. So here's the big picture, and not a lot going on. But if I zoom on out here, there is stuff going on there in South Dakota. Look at that. Quite a lot of heavy rain switching over to snow. Kind of a mess right now down in South Dakota. We are missing out on that action. And again, we're going to be mostly dry. Now, some of the models trying to depict a little bit of rain forming out towards the west. Looks like that might not come to fruition. So by early tomorrow morning, we're going to be looking at very clear skies out there. It's going to be a sunny day. Temperatures are going to warm up even further. We'll be back up in towards the 50s. There is a significant system, however, that will again develop to our south. We could see a little bit of cloud cover from that sneaking on in the southern North Dakota here by tomorrow afternoon, but the main area of precipitation stays to our south. Again, some clouds maybe making their way into south central and southeastern parts of the state, but the heavy precipitation will continue to remain to our southeast, and you can see by Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening will again be under clear skies. So that system departs to the east. Let's go ahead and talk about the future next week. Now, if you were with us yesterday, I hope you were, we were talking about temperatures getting very warm by the end of next week. Things change in a hurry, and I told you to take it with a grain of salt because things have changed. We're looking at this system in the Gulf of Alaska by Sunday evening. I'm going to throw on the jet stream. Those darker colors show where the most active weather is. That's where the fastest winds up in the atmosphere are. And you can see by Wednesday, next week, we're going to be seeing this active weather moving in towards the northern plains and colder air moving in behind it, which means snow chances begin to go up by late next week as well. Now, again, you got to take this with a grain of salt, but we could be looking at much more active weather heading in to late next week and next weekend, but it's still a little far away, and obviously things can change. Lows tonight, temperatures getting down into the 20s and 30s. Your highs tomorrow, temperatures getting up into the 50s. Look at that, well into the 50s for many of us. Going to be a nice day out there. 3-day forecast for Dickinson, temperatures warming up into the 50s by the end of the weekend, and in Williston, temperatures will be getting near 60 degrees by Sunday. Here comes your 7-day forecast. Temperatures warming on up. We see a good stretch of well above average temperatures, but you could also see that as we head on in towards early next week, guys, we'll have warm but more active weather and chances for colder air and snow by late next week.
Nice weekend anyway.